racing away then for our opening contest over 1,200 metres. It was a pretty level break. Sadahim, one of the slowest out. So too was Najmat Al-Shay. But towards the inside, up with the pace so far, is Kanajer. Towards the inside, running rail, we have the green cap there of Mtaz, who got away smartly, and deeper out the course is Wasim Al-Riyadh. Also Kayadar, who took time to go into the stalls, is 4 wide as they go round the turn. Just behind the pace then, Motama Sek, the grey horse, is back in 5th position. The slow starting Najmat Al-Shave has made up a few places to now sit pretty handy. And then comes the Orange Silks of Sayoud, probably about 15 lengths first to last, as they've gone past halfway, and 4 horses vying for the lead here. Towards the inside, the green cap of Mtaz has challengers deeper out of the course in the shape of Kanajir, who now hits the front. So too Wasim Al-Riyadh with every chance, and down the centre is Kayadar. Looking to stay on from out of the pack is Al-Bashet, but deep inside the last furlong they go. A 1 or 2 trying to cut through the pack to make a move. Lamza Al-Zolfi is one of those, and so too is Kayadar. Lamza Al-Zolfi, though, has hit the front from absolutely nowhere, and deep inside the last 50, Lamza Al-Zolfi has gone on to win. And they're off. Racing away. Looks as though Kisham from the extreme left of picture was one of the slowest away, and so too was the white sleeves of Amar Al-Aziz. But as it is expected, Merba Alays has already hit the front, and chased through to challenge is Racine with the red blinkers. Further out in the racecourse is Nakila in a similar coloured jacket. Also up with the pace then is Simon, who was playing up in the paddock. Back towards the inside rail is Abu Al-Bashaya, and also prominent is Fa'at. So as they level off down the side of the course and have gone through halfway, it's Merba Alays and Alex Moreno who have got a narrow advantage to Racine in 2nd position. Pushed up into 3rd now is Nakila, as Fahad is pushed along for the first time. One that's making eye-catching progress is Til Afad under Ahmed Al-Sharar, as they've got a furlong and a half left to go, and Merba Alays is the one to catch. Nakila is the challenger down the grandstand side. Between that pair is Til Afad. Fahad hasn't got anything more to offer. As they go inside the last 50, it's Merba Alays racing up towards the line, is clinging on here to the late challenge of Nakila, but Merba Alays just about has done enough. Merba Alays wins. And they're off. One waiting about, were they, as they jump away over 7 furlongs. Chased at the back of the field is Tawaj, who was slowly away from stall number 11, but looking to make up ground now deep on the course. But up with the pace, Tawakar, white cap towards the inside, got away smartly. So too did Thakati, and as expected, Mahalik is prominent as well. So Mahalik in the green colours, 3rd to the left, probably has the overall advantage. Towards the inside is Tawakar, and between that pair is Thakati. Just back towards the inside rail is the grey horse, red cap of December, pushed along for a few strides. Tabashir just nicking that one's place. Further out the racecourse, Jackster is looking to get handy. So too is Alula, and so too as well Masayar, who is about 7 wide on the turn as they've gone past halfway then. And up ahead, Thakati has the call to Mahalik, who is poised to pounce in 2nd. Pushed along for the first time in 3rd position is Tawaj now, who moves up sides, and then comes Alula as they go inside the last furlong and a half, and hitting the front now deeper down the outside is Akfik. Akfik has taken over from Mahalik. Alula is the eye catcher, moving into 3rd, but racing into the closing stages, and Akfik is going to return to the winners' enclosure here. A high rating, has only twice been at the top 2. He's going to finish first today. All right, Akfik the winner. And they're off. Decent line then over the 9 furlong start. One of the first to show was Albastro in the centre of the grey horse. Just tacking across is the orange colours of Abo Sheikar, the grey, to sit handy with Min Al Shakareen. So Min Al Shakareen and hat-trick seeking Alex Moreno shows the way by about half a length to the orange jacket of Abo Sheikar as the runners join up with the round course. Towards the inside, extreme right of shot, Yahweh is also prominent, and so too is the red headgear of Al Kadram. Deeper out on the racecourse, then we have the maroon colours of Moda here for Wigberto Ramos as company on the outside with Alec Alabtar. The widest runner on the racecourse at the moment is the blue colours of Muradid. It's just being tracked through there by La Ayunak Yan Nawaf. Definitely had to get that one in. At the back of the field, the white cap Roman Al-Hamar is one of the last still going, and so too is the blue sleeves of Batua, as they've completed their first 400 metres and they go down the side of the course. And it's Min Al Shakareen in the green colours, trapped by Abo Sheikar, who probably just noses ahead now. Red cap of Estahar has made ground to sit in third position, and back towards the inside rail is Albastro, who's chased along for the first time. The same can be said for the maroon colours then for Wigberto Ramos on Modihar, and then comes Muradid as Abo Sheikar has hit the front. Abo Sheikar, Tariq Al Mansour now clear away by about 4 lengths, chased by Estahar, who's moving into second, and then comes Modahar in third and Muradid in fourth. But Abo Sheikar is pulling further and further clear here for Tariq Al Mansour in the orange colours, is motoring clear, extending all the way up towards the line, and Abo Sheikar will win this easily, pushed out, does it comfortably. Abo Sheikar, an easy winner. And they're off. A reminder, they've gone without the 4, Tahatum, who refused to go into the starting stalls. In the first furlong, one of the first to show was Moscow in the blue headgear and cap, has challenged for the lead in the shape of Jahana, and also up with the pace in the centre is Nujabar, and Nujabar probably just has the overall lead. Towards the inside, the 2 white stable runners, the red cap of Astabshat, and just in behind that is Mostatar, are also handy. The red and yellow silks are of the Strong Girl as they go through their first 300 metres. And in the centre, Nujabar Mohammed Al-Daham has the overall lead. Towards the inside is Astabshat, and further out is Nasmat Al-Masar to sit third. Just in behind the front trio is Jahana in 4th place, and then comes Kafira, who's handy. And just being pushed along for a few strides is Mostatar, not really travelling that kindly for Camilo Ospina. Looking towards the back of the pack, Wash Al-Karashiat is one of the last, and so too is Tazim, as the front runners are already heading down the side of the course. And it's Nujabar's red cap who probably noses ahead. To in second place, Nasmat Al-Masar for Abdullah Al-Kridis. 2 lengths to the good over Kafira. Hadabar's made a bit of progress now moving into 4th, overtaking Mostatar. To her credit, is sticking onto the task. And then down the wide outside comes May Arij as the leaders head inside the last 400, but they're starting to tie up a little. Nujabar towards the far side. Towards the near side, Nasmat Al-Masar, but here comes Hadabar now staying on powerfully down the centre of the course, and Hadabar now takes over inside the last 200 metres. Hadabar now picks up by about 2 to 3 lengths. Abdullah Lorfi guides Hadabar to back-to-back successes. Hadabar, an easy winner. Hadabar wins. And they're off. Jumping away with the full length of the back straight in front of them A mile and a quarter here. One of the first to get going was Jessan through the centre. Also up with the pace early on, the first colours of the Al Khaladir stables. Saab Al Khaladir handy. So too is Spinoza, one of the first-time starters. And towards the inside, the first colours, the mint green jackets of Preciosa Al Eshai. So as they settle down, it's Saab Al Khaladir, Abdullah Al-Orfi, who probably has a length and a half advantage on Spinoza in second. Back towards the inside running well, Ali Al-Mimoni, blue colours on Mountassir, is in third. Then comes Romani, virtually the white horse, now in fourth position. Has company on the outside with Al Suwaida, so they're probably 4 or 5 across the track. Just tucking in behind runners there is Monta Alemar with the grey sleeves towards the inside. The back markers now include Prince Amer, who's being pushed along, and so too the red colours of Asuwan, who's probably only about 8 lengths off the leader, as Abdullah Al-Orfi is just glancing in behind aboard Saab Al Khaladir as they completed their run down the far side of the course and begin to turn left-handed. Saab Al Khaladir in front still. Mountassir moving into second. Romani just squeezed out a little bit, now into third position. Whitecap of Jessan is 4 wide, being tracked through by Al Suwaida. The orange colours of Fertile de Croat gets a first mention, probably no better than 5th position. And then comes Preciosa Al Eshai. 1 or 2 moving through the pack include Nea Athbar, and also down the wide outside is Prince Amer, who's been off the bit for a while, as Romani now begins to loom upsides this leader. Romani goes on from Saab Al Khaladir in second. It's a grey 1, 2, 3 at the moment as Jessan moves into second. Then comes the orange colours of Fertile du Croat, and then picking up from the back of the pack it's also the blue colours of Nea Athbar moving into 4, but Romani is the one to catch deep inside the last half furlong. Now Athbar is sticking on though towards the far side, and here it comes towards the near side. Jessan, it's a go as they race up towards the line. Nea Athbar, Jessan between that pair as well, but it's Nea Athbar who has got home in front. They're off. Pretty decent break from the stalls, although Lazazar, the reserve that got in, green noseband, is certainly the slowest out and trails the rest of the field by about 3 lengths. One of the first to get out was Gasham Sham Al Jazra in the centre. The 3 also up there is Jassa Al Khaladir, and further out of the racecourse is Jazem Athbar. Murshid Isa is also prominent, looking towards the wide outside. Melt got away smartly as they completed their first 400 metres in 27 and 4.3 seconds. So joining up with the round course, there's 4 across the track here. Deepest out is Melt with the blue colours. The 11 Sedic is also handy. Up with the pace early on is Jazem Athbar, and between that pair is Murshid Isa. These are the first 4. Just in behind these runners then we have Jassa Al Khaladir towards the inside. There's probably a break of about 1.5 lengths then, back to a wave of 5, which include Gashamshan Al Jazra. Also there is Tai Al Mashnar, and deeper out on the racecourse we have the multicoloured jacket of Rahel Al Wakbar, who broke from stall 20 and is pretty handy up with the pace, as just in behind runners Agap Al Khaladir got 1 or 2 reminders. The back marker is Tayon under Naif Al Anazi. It must be a good 30-35 lengths behind this leader, which continues to be Sedic, who is in front by about 1 length and a tail. To Murshid Isa, who is now pushed along in second position. Melk has come under a drive as well, looking towards the wide outside. The green colours of Janobi Al Khaladir begins to stay on for pressure. Just glancing in behind then, the multicoloured jacket of Samadir Athbar is no better than 4th position at the moment, as Rahal Al Wakbar moves into 6th place as the leaders turn for home and go inside the last 400 metres. And into the straight they come. Janobi Al Khaladir begins to apply some pressure to Sedic. Between that pair, Murshid Isa still keeps on rolling, and staying on from out of the pack, Samadir Athbar begins to make a bit of a rally, but inside the last furlong they go. Janobi Al Khaladir is the one to catch. Murshid Isa is beginning to pick up again, and so too is Samadir Al Athbar.
On the outside here is Samadir Afar laying down the challenge to Janobi Al-Khaladir and picking up late on Mubshir Al-Khaladir as they hit the line.
They're off and racing. Awkward out of the gates was Al Magadan from the widest post, as Commissioner King got away smartly and probably heads the parade early on, and indeed does by about a length and a half. So the white cap of Finest Sound, red colours in second position. Deeper out on the racecourse, Wisdom Keeper. It's a 1-2 for the owner at the moment. Just in behind runners, Path of Thunder still keeps a wide post. In between those runners is the yellow colours of Single Minded, looking towards the back of the pack. One of those still going, Al Magadam, who was slowest away, has around 3 around him. And they include the likes of Malakar and also Smoked. But it's Commissioner King, as expected. Luis Morales has hit the front as they go down the side of the course. Challenged by Finest Sound in second place. Moving up size is Wisdom Keeper, and travelling powerfully for Naif Al-Anazi, and just deeper out on the course is Path of Thunder. So a high class 1, 2, 3, 4 has pushed along for the first time is Final Destination, who's now moving into fifth, and they're about 4 lengths clear of the remainder as Commissioner King has come under a ride here and overtaken by Finest Sound. Commissioner King's in trouble. The stablemate Wisdom Keeper looks a lively danger to this front pair, and Final Destination is carving through as well as they go inside the last 300 metres. It's a real turn up here as Final Destination motors into the lead. Taking over from Finest Sound in second place. Staying on is Path of Thunder, but Final Destination is going to get his day in the sun here at sunset. Final Destination bounding away to win the JCSA award. Final Destination, Mohammed Al-Habair wins. They're off. 400 metres for the first pony race, and through the centre it's Frankel. No, it's not. It's B Izin Allah who takes the lead and is striding away with this. 6 lengths of the good over Misk in the blue jacket. Then comes the red colours of Layla, Mofrey and also Rosie are both beaten, but moving towards the grandstand side. Get ready to smile for the cameras, Abdullah Al Karim, as B Izin Allah is sprinting clear here and racing up towards the line. The first pony race goes to B Izin Allah. Abdullah Al Karim wins. And they're off. 1 or 2 have run into one of the Sultanas at the back. The centre over on the far side is Flashy Ball towards the near side, the white cap of Gaimar. And it's Gaimar who's motoring clear here, deep inside the last 200 metres. And I think that's Gaimar going on there for Suad Al-Dajani. And Gaimar, I hope it is, has forged on by. And it's a 1 pony race. Gaimar wins. And they're off. Decent break, pushed along for a few strides was the spotted jacket of Naj Al Wafa, as they go through their first furlong. The black cap in the centre of Carabino is one of the first to show. Also up with the pace early on is Talladega, and so too on the extreme right of picture as we look is Alu Cal, and these are the first three. Just in behind these runners then we have Humour Maker's blue cap, although he's quite keen. The white cap extreme left belongs to Tabaretta, and also pulling pretty hard is Derivo. These are the first six then. Just worse than midfield we have the red and white blue of Schwarzer Peter, has around four behind, including Nabe Al Sad, the slow starting Nudge Al Wafa, and also towards the rear of the field at the back is Calculation. So halfway down the back straight they go, and towards the inside, Carabino probably has a very narrow advantage and has the call. Further out on the racecourse, we have Talladega, and three wide is Tabaretta, again still pulling the arms of Wigberto Ramos. Making ground now between horses is Derivo, and travelling pretty powerfully, and also handy is Humour Maker to form a line of five. Just in behind this group then, Schwarzer Peter still goes pretty well, so too Indemnify, and pushed along now is Alucal, as three or four are beginning to tail off as down the side of the course they go. And Derivo has hit the front powerfully, but Alex Moreno and everybody else is more or less at work. Being pushed along for an effort now is Talladega, so too is Tabaretta. So the Jerkins pair 1 and 2 at the moment. Back towards the inside rail we have Humour Maker, and then picking up is Schwarzer Peter with 400 metres left to travel, and Derivo is in front by a length and a half. Under Alex Moreno, chased by Tabaretta. Staying on from the wide outside is Schwarzer Peter, and beginning to close down on this leader, which continues to be Derivo inside the last half furlong. Derivo woken up by treble-seeking Alex Moreno. Schwarzer Peter will run in close, but will not get by. Derivo goes on to win the JCSA Cup. And they're off, racing away for the Ministry of Education Cup for the juveniles, and it was a great start from Tej to Hom. Extreme rider picture now second off the running rail, leads by about a length. Over towards the inside, Al Rafea is also handy, and down the middle of the course, Fi Raja Kayer has got a decent racing position here. So too does through the centre Sate Alenea. An extreme left of picture is Akko Batlar, as already they completed their first 400 metres in 24.65 seconds. And it's the red cap then of Fi Raja Kayer, who is looming upsides Tej to Hom. These big two are now forging on now from Sate Alanea in third position. Then comes Taj Alanea. Staying towards the inside running rail is Al Rafea. Being pushed along from the back of the pack is Sam Soon, as they're very well strung out as they come into the home straight and back towards home. It's Fi Raja Kayer who begins to open up now. Fi Raja Kayer from Taj Alanea now moving upsides into second, overtaking Tej to Hom, who beats a retreat, and then flying from the back of the screen is also Al Kawakabi, but forging on, surely the easiest winner of the night, Fi Raja Kayer, while Camilo Ospina would not say no to a winner tonight. Fi Raja Kayer opens up and wins in sensational style.